Old age and wisdom, youth and silliness. These are two pairs of words that we often associate with each other. We tend to think that as people grow older, they become wiser. They learn from their mistakes, they gain insight, they make better decisions. On the other hand, we tend to think that as people are young, they are silly. They act impulsively, they lack judgment, they make foolish choices. We see these stereotypes in our culture, in our media, in our everyday interactions. We may even apply them to ourselves or others based on our age and our behavior. But are these pairs always true? Are old age and wisdom and youth and silliness mutually exclusive or inclusive? Are they the only factors that define a person's character and actions? The answer is no. These pairs are not always true. They are not fixed or absolute. They are relative and subjective. They depend on many factors, such as culture, personality, experience, and context. Culture shapes our expectations and perceptions of old age and wisdom and youth and silliness. Different cultures may have different views on what constitutes wisdom and silliness, and how they relate to age. For example, some cultures may value elders as sources of wisdom and respect them for their authority and experience. Other cultures may view elders as outdated and irrelevant and disregard them for their conservatism and resistance to change. Similarly, some cultures may celebrate youth as a time of silliness and fun and encourage them to explore and experiment. Other cultures may condemn youth as a time of silliness and immaturity and restrict them to conform and obey. Personality influences our tendencies and preferences for old age and wisdom and youth and silliness. Different personalities may have different attitudes and behaviors towards wisdom and silliness, regardless of their age. For example, some people may be naturally curious and open-minded and seek wisdom from various sources and perspectives. Other people may be naturally dogmatic and closed-minded and stick to their own beliefs and opinions. Similarly, some people may be naturally playful and adventurous and enjoy silliness as a way of expressing themselves and relieving stress. Other people may be naturally serious and cautious and avoid silliness as a way of maintaining their dignity and control. Experience affects our levels and forms of old age and wisdom and youth and silliness. Different experiences may have different impacts on our wisdom and silliness, depending on how we interpret and respond to them. For example, some experiences may teach us valuable lessons and help us grow wiser over time. Other experiences may confuse us or mislead us and make us lose our wisdom over time. Similarly, some experiences may inspire us or challenge us and make us embrace our silliness over time. Other experiences may discourage us or scare us and make us suppress our silliness over time. Context determines our situations and opportunities for old age and wisdom and youth and silliness. Different contexts may have different demands and possibilities for our wisdom and silliness, depending on the circumstances and the goals. For example, some contexts may require us to use our wisdom and apply our knowledge and skills to solve problems or achieve outcomes. Other contexts may allow us to use our silliness and unleash our creativity and humor to entertain others or enjoy ourselves. As you can see, old age and wisdom versus youth and silliness is a false comparison. It is not a simple or accurate way of describing or judging people. It is a complex and dynamic phenomenon that depends on many factors. It is also a matter of balance. We need both wisdom and silliness in our lives, regardless of our age. We need wisdom to guide us, to help us make sense of the world, to help us achieve our goals. We need silliness to refresh us, to help us cope with stress, to help us have fun. So how can we be wise at any age? And how can we enjoy silliness at any stage of life? Here are some tips. To be wise at any age, we need to be curious, open-minded, humble, and reflective. We need to seek new information, consider different perspectives, admit our limitations, and learn from our experiences. To enjoy silliness at any stage of life, we need to be playful, adventurous, spontaneous, and expressive. We need to try new things, take risks, go with the flow, and show our emotions. Old age and wisdom, youth and silliness. These are not opposites or absolutes, they are complements and relatives. They are not only about how old we are, they are also about how we live our lives. We can be wise and silly at any age, if we balance them well and use them appropriately. We can be old and young at heart, if we embrace both aspects of ourselves and appreciate both aspects of others. Thank you for watching this video. I hope it has enlightened and inspired you to rethink your assumptions and stereotypes about old age and wisdom and youth and silliness. I hope you will find your own way of being wise and silly at any age and stage of life.